I knew something was off the moment Mia from accounting cornered me near the elevator with that too sweet smile she only used when she was hiding something. "Ethan," she said, gripping her lunchbox like it was a life raft. "Do you like lasagna?" Yeah. "Great. Dinner. My place. Tonight." Then she walked away before I could process anything. Normally, I would have said no. I'm the kind of guy who reheats leftovers and watches documentaries alone on weeknights, not someone who gets invited to mysterious coworker dinners. But something in her voice, tight, rushed, almost trembling, made me say yes. And that's how I ended up standing on her porch 3 hours later, holding a bottle of sparkling water like it was a peace offering. The door flew open before I could knock twice. "You're here," Mia whispered, relief flooding her face. Thank God. Before I could ask what was going on, she grabbed my arm, pulled me inside, and guided me straight into a warm, cozy living room where two older people, her parents, sat smiling. "This is him," Mia announced, breathing deeply. "This is my boyfriend." My heart stopped. Her mother gasped, delighted. Her father stood up and extended a hand. And me? I stood there like a malfunctioning robot. "Boyfriend?" I mouthed to Mia. She leaned close. "Please. Just play along. I'll explain later." So that's how I spent the next hour pretending to be in a relationship I didn't even know existed. We answered questions about how we met, our first date, our future plans, and weirdly, we were too good at it, finishing each other's sentences, laughing at improvised memories, moving in sync like we'd practiced. Her parents adored me. I should have felt awkward. Maybe trapped. But honestly, it felt nice. Human. Like stepping into a life I didn't know I wanted until I tasted it for a moment. After dinner, when her parents went outside to get fresh air, I finally asked, "Mia, what's going on?" She dropped her confident act instantly. "They came to check on me," she said, voice cracking. "Ever since my last relationship ended badly, they worry. They think I'm lonely. And today my mom started crying at lunch, saying she just wants to see me with someone who treats me well. And you picked me? She swallowed. You're kind, Ethan. You help people without thinking twice. Even when no one notices. I thought if someone like you stood next to me for one evening, they'd stop worrying. I didn't expect that. Nobody ever saw me that way. Not really. I was the quiet guy at work, the background helper, the one people forgot to invite places." Hearing it from her, genuine, raw, hit harder than I expected. When her parents came back inside, her mother gently took my hand. "Please take care of her," she said softly. "She deserves someone who chooses her." And I felt something shift inside me. After they left, Mia walked me to the door, embarrassment settling in. "Thank you," she whispered. "I know it was wrong to trick you. I just didn't know who else to ask." I stepped closer, heart suddenly steady. "Mia, you didn't need to trick me." She blinked. "What do you mean? You could have just asked me to dinner." I would have said yes. Silence. Then her eyes softened in a way that made the whole room feel warmer. "So, this wasn't too weird for you?" "It was weird," I admitted. "But it also felt right." She laughed, a small, nervous laugh, and finally looked me in the eyes. "Would you want to try it for real? Not for them. For us?" This time, I didn't hesitate. "I'd like that," I said. She smiled, the kind of smile that makes you feel chosen, not convenient. And as I stepped out into the cool night air, I realized something. Sometimes life nudges you toward people you didn't expect, through moments you never saw coming. And sometimes, pretending becomes the door to something real. Because kindness, given or received, has a strange way of turning strangers into something more. That night didn't end with a fake relationship. It started a real one.